Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello. Hope you guys are doing a-okay today. Sorry I haven't been uploading on this channel in a while. I was sick for about a week. I had like a throat thing and then a temperature thing and a headache thing, so I didn't want to, just talk outside my ass, pretending that I wanted to be there when really I wasn't. So I'm better now, so that's why I'm here. So with this video, I'm going to be moving on from my husband, also known as Adam Lambert's music, right into Marina's music. So today I'm going to be reacting to Electra Heart from Marina. So if you see, I've got the album here and the CD and the album cover. So Marina, I have to say, is one of my favourite poppy people out there. I would say my four favourites, like my absolute favourites, are Adam Lambert, Christina Aguilera, Avril Lavigne and Marina. Because of their voice, because of their sound, because of their production, and because of their lyrics. So, like I say, Marina is one of my four favourite pop people. And I would say that Marina, when it comes to her production and lyrics, is always kind of been in between kind of the modern pop sound and the indie pop sound. So she kind of is in between that, so it's nice to hear a mix of both, personally. So far, within all of the other past albums that I've done, I often say favourites that I like, because with most things I do have favourites, but Marina is one of them people where her albums are like really good production wise and the sound, to the point where I really like all 5 of her albums. I would say that I definitely do listen to some more than others, but that's if I'm more in a mood, where, before I would listen to her other albums that I'm not listening to now, and then that might possibly change. So she's one of them people where I don't have favourites, I just have different albums for different moods that I'm in. So she did 5 albums. Her first one was The Family Jewels, and then the second one is this one that I'm going to be reacting to, called Electra Heart. And then the third one was called Fruit. The fourth one was called Love and Fear. And the fifth one, the newest one that she's done, is called Ancient Dreams in a Modern Land. I personally have 4 of them. I don't have her most recent one, but all of the first 4 I do. And like I say, I like them all. So, I like a lot of music. Folk, pop, rock, pop punk, old school R&B, old school kind of cheap pop, kind of like Girls Aloud, Spice Girls, Take That. Just whatever I'm in the mood to listen to, I'll listen to it. But my kind of main genre has always been pop, because it's what I've been listening to since I was a kid, and it's the genre that I've always liked the sound of. And like I say, Marina is in between mainstream, modern pop, and indie pop. So she has that typical pop sound, which I really like and what I've always liked. So that's one of the reasons why I like her so much. But even though her sound is typical pop, her lyrics, for the most part, isn't. And I think that's why she can then come under indie pop. Like, she's written lyrics talking about depression, suicide, anorexia, body image, that kind of thing, that people in the pop world want to squash and silent because they like the pretty Britney Gill look. And this particular album, Electra Heart, she did a lot of content on that look of the blonde, all smiley, pretending I'm all happy all the time, American Dream kind of look. So Electra Heart is basically a album series based on this fictional character called Electra Heart that Marina Diamandis created herself. And there's 4 archetypes within this person's life. There's homewrecker, beauty queen, idle teen, and housewife. And there's about, I'm guessing, because there's within this version that I've got, there's 12 songs on there, but then there's a deluxe version that has about 16, 17, but I don't have that one. So within this one that I've got, I'm guessing that she's done about 3 songs to do with one archetype. So Marina is actually from this country. She's half Welsh, half Greek. So, you know, she's from Britain, England. But she kind of got more popular in America, and I've heard her in interviews say that she's always been fascinated with the American dream and just how false it is. And she basically created Electra Heart to portray that persona that Americans love to see, a skinny, pretty, petite, blonde lady. And she said that she based a lot of her costumes and looks around Valley of the Dolls. So personally, I've never watched that series or that film, but she did do a song called Valley of the Dolls, and it's all about, the song's all about feeling like you don't belong and that people are choosing your personality and that you feel like you are a doll. So I'm guessing it's one of them suburban housewife-esque things to watch. And she basically wanted to rebel against that, but by acting like that and singing about how stupid it is. And that's something that I really found admiring about her. You know, it takes a lot to say an opinion, especially when it's an unpopular opinion, but then to actually act out like you are that opinion yourself. So this is the only one that she ever created a character for, and I think that's one of the reasons why I like this album a lot. Like, the sound, compared to Family Jewels, is a lot more controlled, in my opinion, with the electronic pop sound that she uses. And I do prefer that sound to In the Family Jewels, personally. But then I just also like the look. I think that the blonde look suited her. She probably would say that she didn't think it did suit her, but I personally think it did. And she wrote the whole album, like I say, playing this persona of Electra Heart, basically saying how stupid America can be. But yeah, it's all electro pop based. So I would say I have many favourites, and it would probably change on the day, but the ones that I probably feel most connected to when it comes to either the sound or the lyrics is, the first one I would say is Bubblegum Bitch. And I think the sound of it and the production is what I really like of it. It sounds quite electronic version of pop punk, and I do like the sound of pop punk. So I think that's why I like the sound of it. But then I also like her wordplay within it. It's very sassy, very campy, kind of like the same vibe as like Girlfriend from Avril Lavigne. And then I also like Prima Donna Girl. So that, again, very campy, and I think I like the sound to that as well. But yeah, that's definitely one of my favourites. Starring role, right. Starring role, I feel very connected to this song always. Because of the lyrics. The lyrics I feel very connected to. I feel like it's almost me singing it. And the sound and the vocals that she uses is just so spot on in my mind. Like, out of all of the songs on this album, Starring Role is one of them. It's like the only one that I think is 100% perfect. Like, I would not change a thing about it. And then I also really like Power and Control. So again, I like the lyrics to this, but I really like the beat to this. It gives me a vibe of like Vogue from Madonna. Like, I literally Vogue to it when I'm listening to it, because it gives me that kind of vibe. Teen Idol is also a good one. Quite similar to Starring Role with when it comes to the lyrics. Feel like very connected to it. I did some of the things that was said in that song, so feel quite connected to it. I'm not as bothered with the sound in Teen Idol like I am with Starring Role, but I still really like it. And Fear and Loathing is also a good one. So Fear and Loathing, quite similar to, I would say, Valley of the Dolls when it comes to the lyrics, talking about how she's lived many different lives and that she doesn't have a main personality, and feeling like she is no one within herself. I do like that sound, and she does use a lot of her head voice in this song as well, and I like a head voice. And then the sound is also really good. So quite similar to Starring Role. I like everything to do with that song like I do with Starring Role. So there we go, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this reaction. I'm very excited about reacting to Marina. Like I say, she is one of my 4 favourite pop singers. So definitely looking forward to this. And I'll definitely be honest about my opinion on each album and how it sounds or the look is different. So yeah, if you like this video, obviously give it a like, subscribe. You know, it would be cool to get my first subscriber on this channel, because so far I've not had one yet. So it would be cool to get that. So be the first one to subscribe. And also give it a like. I'll put my socials down below in the comments as well. Let me know also if you want to contact me within the comments or within my other socials. More than happy to chat, discuss if you've ever heard of Marina before, and if you have, what's your favourites? We'd love to hear. So yeah, love you guys.